Ooh.
It would be
They'll have to
in
wait a
more than a
month.
month. It would be in more than a month.
Okay,
Basically, if we start doing well in Go 4s, they might just absorb our entire Siege team into their server.
Nice.
Hmm.
Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave the Discord. I'm going to hope you guys do well.
Alright.
Have fun. I'm going to go ahead and start casting.
Don't you tell me what to do.
10 biggest thoughts of all time.
Alright. Just going to go ahead and mute myself. Okay, so Hibana. Hibana from blue, or from orange, which is us, that's normal. We plan for the Hibana ban. They banned Jackal. That's perfectly fine. We weren't planning on running a Jackal, and that should signify to the other team that they're going to be running roamers. But that's a pretty common ban for the lower tiers. We just don't want to have to deal with Jackal because he's a pretty strong operator, especially at finding roamers. Without him, roamer pushing is a lot harder. Let's see who they banned. Mira, cool. We were gonna ban Mira originally, but since now, this should be a pretty quick timer onto Echo. Surprised I didn't take Iso. But this is pretty much what we planned for. This is pretty cool. Nothing that affects our strats. Alright, let's see the picks. So they should be going over their strats now. Everyone should be locking their ops. Thatcher, Maverick, Thermite, kept it out. Actually, this is the same offense we run. Same set of operators that we run. Milo went Legion here instead of the Doc, which is normal. That's acceptable. That's his flex choice. So let's see what if they 6-pick. So they're 6-picking the Glaz from Buck. So they're losing their soft destruction for Glaz. However, Glaz is one of those operators where you kind of know he's there. Like, oh, so the 6-pick to Pulse. That's a good use of the 6-pick because he flexes onto the operator that will probably frag him out in Kitchen. That's a good choice. Unfortunately, I don't believe we get to see their loadouts. All right, let's see this. Haven't actually used the spectator. So as we get our setup, we're just checking their setups. Pulse is getting hatches. Blackjack is getting the other hatches. Yep, a little bit of confusion as he's setting it up, but all good. Yep, it's fine. Getting their walls per usual. Pretty good droning from the other team, just setting up their drones in common spots, finding out their operators, so they know we've 6-picked now. Blowing open the impact holes. Barbed wires going down in the correct places. They got the blue wall. They need to get an impact hole into blue though, otherwise this is... So Milo needs to get back to site before he gets picked off. How do you zoom? I forgot how you zoom. Okay. Let's see where this push is coming from. So 3 outside garage. One's on pool, Glass on pool, and Thatcher's droning out. One's on roof. So you guys are just taking garage. That's cool. How are we playing garage? So they don't have that rotate hole. They forgot the rotate hole. Glass is above, clearing top pretty quickly now with their Thatcher droning. Yep, just a clear top take, just to clear out any erroneous. Now we are playing our full bottom down, full bottom on site. So they're just spending a minute walking through the map, doing something drones could be doing. Moving down east stairs now. Yep, so this is our bottom. So Leo's putting a little peek hole, but he's not actually making a rotate hole. So Maverick's going down. Okay, so a minute into the round. No utility has been used from either team. Finally moving in on the hatches with Thermite. Glass is blowing onto the main stairs. Let's see, is this reinforced? This is not reinforced. They missed this wall. So this is actually the pulse spot that they're getting. Frosty is playing a little bit off. Glass coming down main stairs. Mila better be careful. He gets caught out of rotation. Definitely sees him here. He's getting stock hatch, but he's getting it from on top of the hatch. Ant definitely noticed him now. He falls in, and Ant immediately picks up that frag. That's a good play. It's a big frag. He should not have been blowing himself off of the hatch. So they've established top control. 2 coming down stairs, 3 coming down main stairs. This is huge for our team if we can notice this. Mila definitely sees it. He sees the funnel. Thermite and Capital are going around, but they still have 2 above. Glass goes around, so now they know there's just 1. He's getting droned out. There's the reinforcement. 1 coming down back site. Gets Ant out of position. Or in position. He just outpeaks him. Playing stocks, and now we've got 3 coming from behind. 40 seconds left. All utility still. So Thatcher's just holding an angle. Probably waiting for just for someone to rotate. Holding that hard angle. Mila knows he's there. So he pushes. Leo gets fragged. Blackjack gets the frag onto the... But now the Glaz has control of the B. I have control of the blue. All 3 of them are in blue. All 3 in blue with no real way out of blue until the thermite comes in. 15 seconds left. Capital's going for some fires. But Capital has to go through. The smoke gets activated, and now they're just stuck with 8 seconds left. He's going to have to push into multiple smoke. Gets through it. Opening fire. He's going to have to go for a plant. Planting's going down. But they kill the planter, and good round. Good round. Good round. That's a good round. Solid use of the utility late in the round. Solid play. Maestro probably shouldn't have been peeking that angle. That's why he ended up flopped like that. Let's see where they go now. It's a CCTV cache hold. So the Bandit and the Doc switched out for the Pulse and the... So now they're not... Doesn't look like they're going to be 6-picking. They just straight up go for the Glaz pick. I don't believe we're using any 6 picks either. Here comes the 6 picks phase. Everyone is just confirming. Don't see any 6 picks being used. Yep, top is all confirmed. I believe they're discussing possibly a 6 pick. Bandit looks like he's just waiting to confirm his loadout, making sure he has everything. Oh, possibly not. Nope, looks like we're just taking the operators, taking them into the site. Alright, let's see how they set this one up. Yep, getting the garage wall, cache wall. Yep, everyone's getting the right spots. Everyone's getting their placements down. Don't know what Blackjack is doing. Let's see how the so 4 spawning warehouse, 1 spawning main. Looks like they're going to screen hard pushing CC off the bat. So this is a pretty consistent hold. We've got our dock. They're droning out our dock. I don't think they've seen it yet. Impact frag. Looks like someone takes a tiny bit. Yeah, smoke takes a tiny bit of damage. So Maverick's getting the top of the garage wall. Looks like he's going to be burning it down so that he'll be able to walk in through it. So he looks like he's going to use a lot of his canister's utility there. They're all outside garage right now. So Glaz is holding the upside down peak onto Mila. Mila gets fired out. Is able to rotate out, possibly. Nope, unable to rotate out. The Glaz holds that upside down angle, which is unfortunate. I do burn a Capital, which means that it'll be easier for the Bandit to electrocute. Now the Thatcher does get the toss from roof, and with the fire, he is unable to Bandit trick. So the wall's gonna get open. Thatcher's moving around to hold an angle on the window. So right now, Glaz is Thatcher's Capital is in garage, with Maverick is in below garage. So 2 in garage, 3 in garage total. 2 on rafters and 1 coming through the bottom. Thermite's outside the window. We've got 1 on the corner of site. Ant's gonna peek. and it's going to get pushed by the Thatcher. This is a bad position for all of Excessive, because they're all in the other site with no collapse. So right now they're holding 3 angles from 3 different angles at least. So Blackjack is holding that pixel angle, gets the drone, another drone comes through. Their Glaz reveals himself, the Capitao reveals himself. Capitao gets hit a little bit, trades some damage. So a minute left now, full utility. Ant decides to go for a flank as Thatcher runs off of the roof, holding his flank. Maverick's now completely below. Drop the diffuser. It looks like they're going to be switching for Thatcher, going for the plan, but it looks like he's going to be going through garage. The smoke goes down. Blackjack still watching the stairs and sees the Thatcher. So sends a second smoke, possibly too early. There's the second Glaz smoke. He's in now. He's going to be going for the plant. Maestro's going to have to hop on his thing. Maestro is not hop on his diffuser, and they hear the plant going down. The plant's going to go down here. Some trades ensue, and now it's a 3v2 with Ant on the bomb. Ant gets traded off. It's a 2v2 now. They've got hold on the diffuser now. Diffuser did not get planted. Diffuser did not get planted. Unfortunately, the attackers take round 2. An unfortunate round. I did not see that the diffuser did not get planted, but instead only got dropped. So that was an unfortunate round, unfortunately, but they ended up trying to frag it out and just couldn't finish off the last alive, which was the Capitao, and then the Thermite was full health still. The main problem there was the Maestro did not get on his turret to deny the plant. He just sat there holding an angle, which he did get kills off of it, but denying the plant with that way probably would have saved more lives pretty easily. He could have saved it without having to peek. The smoke uses utility a little bit early. That was a good push and a good take from QS. So Frosty with the 6 picks onto the mute. Possibly to deny their drone usage, and honestly, smokes are not as beneficial on the upstairs site, so as he's flexing, this is perfectly normal. Let's see their setup. So drone's coming in, mutes coming down. Getting the same walls, this will be the same setup, and except for the Legion instead of the dock, and he probably won't be playing the rafters, at least in that spot where Doc was, because of that. He's also going to be reinforcing garage, which I believe is a good call. Basically, it stops that Glaz from getting those angles. So now that will be reinforced. They're still reinforcing stock, and they don't have the reinforcement on the wall up east stairs. So let's see how they attack this. Switch the camera back around. So again, this just looks like it's going to be a quick garage take. Everyone gets up on the building, immediately pushing into garage. Now it looks like they're probably going to be doing the repels, but now Mila is playing in sight. And it looks like the Thatcher and so the Capitao is not in position yet. Capitao looks like he's going to be shooting it out to shoot his firebolt. That's actually a really nice angle here from Capitao. See if we can zoom in on him. No, that's fine. So yep, he gets the fire. So that's actually a really neat angle from the Capitao there. Being used to deny that bandit trick from any angle. Actually, it's pretty impressive. So again, this is going to be the same take as last time. They should be pushing, but Frosty's playing below now and gets spotted. Takes a lot of damage, so he's going to be rotating out. Pushing, they hit a Legion. They know they're in garage. One's already coming up the stairs, or underneath. He's going to be watching. He's watching for Frosty's... He's watching for his rotate out. I believe he knows he's there. He's blowing the hard wall now. Yep, he's just hard watching that rotate. Diffuser goes down. Trade gun. So they trade shots. So Frosty begins to rotate. Picks off Ant, who attempts to run to attack him from bar. Unfortunate. Just probably hurt him on the rotate. Thermite goes above. Glaz is holding the window. Glaz disables the Thatcher, which allows the Glaz to shoot it if he can shoot it. It looks like he can't. Frosty gets fragged out though as he was roaming with the mute. Smokes are going down, and as he's going to the plant now. The Maestro is still alive, but yep, with the fire going down, the plant's gonna go down as well. Yeah, Mila's gonna push in, take advantage of the fact that, oh, he's gonna frag. Gets refragged by the Capitao, unfortunately. Bandit gets the frag though. Gets the refrag. Glaz gets the frag. So now it's just Blackjack. Blackjack gets the kill, but now he's gonna push two angles on the diffuser. Probably won't be able. Takes the duel, gets the kill. Now he just has the Capitao in garage. Knows he's there. Hits the Claymore. That's unfortunate. Still a good round and a good almost clutch from Blackjack. They're allowing them into garage too easily, and I feel like they had too many people kind of on an uncoordinated push on their roam clear. If they had more of a coordinated push on that Maverick, he probably would have been dead, but he played it well, being the only person down there. CC and Cash again, it looks like. They can go back to... technical issues that I realized I forgot, so we'll just rehost. sorry guys.
Oh, I see what you mean. No. He's getting into garage and then shooting it.
No, you guys. If you guys are talking about the Capitao, he's shooting it from outside.
Shooting it from outside.
I'll show you guys.
Okay.
I'll show you guys the angle after. Sorry about that. I forgot to change the rest of my playlist. Mila and you gotta switch teams.
Okay, if shooting from outside, yeah, we can run out there then. Actually, we don't even need to run out. We need someone to just sit on. No, yeah.
So they're good. I'm starting the match. Sorry guys about that.
All right.
You got everything set up?
Wait, do you have the score set up and wins and losses?
Yes, it should be correct. I'll be here to talk to you guys at the end of match 1.
Sounds good.
All right. So after that little funky business, back in round 4, a little bit of a rehost issue, but we're able to fix it pretty quickly. Back to site rotation. Now that site rotations have been fixed, we're going back to Church Arsenal, which Excessive Fruit was a pretty good hold. I believe they won with 3 alive. Our basic setup, but a switch to Kaid at last second, which is the operator we usually run here. I believe, no, I don't believe, I cannot see the setups. I unfortunately forgot to auto ban. I forgot to reset up the bans, but as long as they don't play them, then it's fine. So let's see their setups as we continue. This is their downstairs hold. So they set up. So Mila goes up to get the hatches, per usual. Now we prefer this. Now I want to see how they adapt to this all downstairs hold, because they spent time roam clearing, and I wonder if they're just going to push directly into site or if they have a set roam clear. So after they get these hatches, that drone should be gone. Thank you. They're going to get tunnel now. A little late on the tunnel, but that's fine. So they're just setting up drones on stairs and stuff. But hopefully they set up that rotation hole in blue. So let's see where the attack comes from. So we got our Maverick. So we look like we got a garage take. Yep, so it looks like they have a pretty set strat for this, and they've got their buck instead of their so it looks like they're going to be going for more soft destruction up top instead of their glass, which they brought a glass every round, so this will be interesting. Got the full hold downstairs with no even soft roamers. We don't want to risk anyone dying. So we've shot out that rotation hole, but we still have not shot out our blue rotation hole, which we have forgotten every round we've come down here. So let's see what we're clearing. So it looks to me like they're going to be clearing the same spots. Yep, just running through it quickly now as they drone. So down to about 45 seconds into the round, they have presence in top floor with 3 of their members outside on drones. Just droning through, getting more intel. Their drones are first floor. As they clear first floor with drones, they're clearing with their bodies on second. This is a pretty again, bottom-sided hold from Mila, from Excessive. Mila will be on his pulse sensor trying to find someone coming down the stairs, but now we're past a minute into the round. Maverick is moving in to possibly the blue staircase. Thermite's running through the entire map. Now this is a dangerous spot for the Thermite, even though he is crossing through drone territory. Someone could be peeking. He's getting droned all the way to kitchen. Buck drops down from construction, and now they've got, so he's Kaid tricking the stock hatch, which is where Kaid will be playing down here. Now you could get an angle on him from here, which is dangerous for Kaid, especially to be re-peeking, especially when they have 3 members peeking it. So he's getting highly pressured. So he's going to back out after taking some damage. However, he does get fragged from the Maverick. So Leo's going to be watching that drop as he finally opens it. This time he does not make a mistake. Capital gets the angle on Leo, and now they're down 2, especially down some utility. Mila knows there's 2 coming down main stairs. Possibly 3, as they're not even trying to get the Thermite hole into kitchen open. So we've got 3 coming down main right now. Now it's 2. Buck is pushing into Moto now. Ant's still watching blue, even though there's no one over there. He's going to be rotating now, but I think they realize that it's clear, so Ant's going to be start holding an angle. He might catch Capital. Shooting out above. They realize they're pushing. Mila must see him on garage wall. So they get the... They don't get the trick. So now they're sending Thatchers through. Ant is pushing him very aggressively. Gets the flank. Now however gets fragged back by the Capital. Now they're pushing. They're actually planting behind boxes. He gets the smoke down, but it's too late. The Thermite will live. Now there's 2. One pushes into blue, and this will be 1v4 for Mila. So Mila knows he's coming. He hears him pushing, and he gets the round. Unfortunate round. Again, they did not open the rotate hole into blue. And Blackjack and Leo died both playing a hatch, trying to peek aggressively when they could have just played conservatively and stayed alive, especially because then they would have had Ant wouldn't have had to push all the way through the hallway. He would have been able to just rotate through the hole. So let's see how they're defending Church again. This time they are bringing glass. They might 6-pick to the buck, or they might just keep the glass, considering their buck did not do a lot. Oh no, they're going to be picking the buck. I mean. So Mila's still deciding on what he's going to go. Is he realizing the pulse is not getting a lot of value? So he's going Vigil. I believe he's going Vigil. Unless he 6-picks, it's to be roaming, but they've had a very efficient roam clear. So I want to see how Mila handles this roam clear. So is he going to be keeping this operator? Kaid looks like he's just setting up his... So it doesn't look like there's going to be any 6-picking on the side of QS. So excessive. Yep, he is going to be 6-picking off of the Vigil to a Rook. So another ACOG to fight the sight lines, as well as another hard anchor on the site. Pulse is an anchor on this site, but he's also mostly used for his utility. His gun isn't that great, especially at peeking the long angles. So let's see where... Yep, and it's also going to help him with those gunfights. So let's check out how they set up.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
So let's see as they set up how they're getting started. Hatches are getting gotten. This is the same basic setup. They're just running it through. If they lose this, they'll probably move to cash, and if they win this, they'll probably move to cash. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a cash roll next. I'm excited to see their offense as well. So Mila goes all the way up. It looks like he's going to be spawn peeking, but no one's... Oh, there's one over here. So, yep, Day does see it coming. So the Mila is exposed, takes damage, but is not able to be refragged. Then he gets droned out. So it looks like he's going to be rotating back, yep. Rotates all the way back down to main stairs, so unable to get the frag. Will slow them down 30 seconds though, as they realize they're in garage, however, probably moving quickly in order to try and catch the Rook out of rotation, but the Rook is already rotated. Kind of peeking aggressively here. Yeah, but they're taking their top attack a little differently, considering. So the Rook has not gotten droned yet. There comes the drone now. Will not catch him yet though. So there's the top hole. So they'll be coming down now. 1, 2. And Buck's coming down to 3, so now they have 3 on main floor. Thermite's going to be coming through his inaugural run across the map. And now we've got all 5 back on site now, with Mila helping with hold on blue. Again, no one holding. There is no rotate hole for Ant outside of blue, so Ant is stuck in blue if they decide to push him. However, they don't decide to push him. All 5 are in the middle towards the north. That EMP might be short. Nope, it does get the... Now Blackjack might die a similar way here. Just looking for the angle, and then sees the Capitao. This time decides smartly to just back out, not take the duel because he realized he might lose it, and just hold the door. Now Leo decides. Nope, Leo just then goes back. The hatch is still not open after how many canisters on the Maverick? Maverick is down to probably some left on his 3rd one. So Jaeger rotates up, but then gets killed in stock. An unwarranted rotate from Jaeger. Although he understands why he did it, they were ready for it. And he's dead now. Thatcher does take some damage, but traded for life. 1 drop, Thermite's in on the wall now. So it looks like it's going to be, oh, doesn't get the early enough. The smoke does not get there, and Leo's going to have to back up. Takes the hallway angle now, pushes up the hallway some though. He dies to the smoke, and then the bolt actually kills him. The Capitao bolt kills him, and he does not shoot it properly. And then Leo takes the kill. Now Thatcher drops, might be able to catch Blackjack off guard. Leo does not change his angle, then The Maverick comes in through. Frosty's able to get the refrag, and now it's a 2-on-1 with one down. Plant's going down. He hears the plant going down. He's going to go through the rotate hole. Capital's holding the holding the diffuser, moving slowly. Watching the angle. He hears him. He shoots now. He knows he's there. Ooh, gets the shotgun kill, and Frosty clutches the round. That was, again, really close for comfort. If Ant had had that rotate hole, he wouldn't have died, and then he wouldn't have been able to watch that door. So, again, the lack of the rotate hole on the defense is attributing to why I think they're losing. They're losing that defense, at least. But that was a good clutch there from Frosty, not to be diminished with the 3K at the end of the round. Let's check scoreboard. Right now, pretty... Since the rehost, Frosty with the new round going off. Let's see the operator picks for CC is now we rotate there for the final round of excessive on defense. So Mila takes the smoke this time, which allows Frosty to flex onto the Kaid. So now they're going Kaid to stop the Capital, which has been shooting up from the garage, which they realized was a problem as they could not bandit trick. So now they're going to be attempting to Kaid trick the Thermite, who hopefully they'll catch while being sloppy. The glass switch is pretty warranted here, although the buck is also a good choice for this site. The glass pick is warranted to help watch the diffuser from those long angles. So this will be an interesting hold. Let's check out Howard setting up. I'm going to go ahead and just watch the setup here. And as the setup is going on, we want to see if they're able to take it 3-3 into the round, or if they go 4-2, in which case they'll have to be bringing stuff back. It's going to be an interesting time though, as we see. So the smoke looks like he's going to just be setting up, but they're not going to be. They are going to be reinforcing only one wall of garage though this time. Ant is on a hard roam, possibly to attempt to kill that. Let's actually check out what he's looking at. So yep, he's going to be peeking outside. He is not spotted yet, but Thatcher, he sees the Capital, doesn't see him. Again, peeks at just the wrong time, doesn't see him behind the van. Attempts to get a shot off on him, now they know he's there. He's going to be rotating back, smart play. Just head back, now he's drawing their attention to it. Keeping the bandits on, and then waiting. Droning out below them now. So they're waiting for that fire, the fire's in, Blackjack runs out. They get the, again, through the, it's too late, I believe, for that Kaid to get it. Yep, the second charge gets it. And both Kaids down, and now the war is open with only 2 Thatchers down and a fire gone. So properly Kaid tricked, Thatcher tricked, and now they've got 3 in garage again. And gets fragged immediately by Mira. The glass goes down. Wasn't expecting him to peek in one of those holes. So the Capital and the Thatcher and the Maverick are still in garage with the diffuser out on balcony. Now if they frag the diffuser out on balcony, the diffuser is out of position. They have 1:30 left, plenty of time in this round, but they're already pushing. Blackjack just holding those red stairs now that his utility has gone on the wall. He's done pretty well holding these stairs so far. Again with their glass gone. Yep, the diffuser swap. So the diffuser's going into garage now. However, they haven't blown the wall. And with those, I don't know if they'll be able to get those the breach charge down with those shotgun holes. So it looks like a fire or a smoke is going to come down so they can just hop through the wall, but none of their smoke's going to start coming to use. So some shooting goes down, trades on red stairs for some damage. Guts gets a little lit. He begins to push up the stairs again. Blackjack just doing a really good job of holding these stairs, but then gets fragged out. Gets headshotted. Now the smokes are coming down, and the smoke's on the plant spot as well. And then he comes up the stairs and frags out, so Mila is going to challenge. Mila gets the kill, and then when they go for the diffuser, he's getting smoked out, and I wonder if he throws another in the corner, though, so now he realizes. Now Frosty on the rotate gets killed, so now it's a 2v3. However, they did have to back out the diffuser with 30 seconds left. And now the final smoke goes down, but he's already backed out. Now Leo can get on his cam and deny the thing because we're not able to shoot his camera. Wonder if he'll be able to do so. Yep, he does it, but then he shoots it as it's opening. He's opening his camera. He's watching the rotate hole from the Capitao. Looks like this plant's going to go down. They're going to have to establish a retake. Gets fragged out by the Capitao. Leo's going to have to clutch a 1v3 where they're on the diffuser and set up outside. Leo peeking the Capitao. Thatcher hears him. Yep. Coming around. Opens fire. Now Leo knows he's there. He rotates out for cover from his Thermite. Thermite takes him. That's a good half. That's a good half. So, good hold. They were not able to win CCTV once, I believe. They only won their 2 basement holds. Which we need to work on that CCTV hold. But as we continue, now we're swapping sides. So, yep, decided to go Church Arsenal. They're running the Maestro. You're running the Jaeger. Legion Mute Bandit, which is interesting, kind of different. So we've got a Buck, Capitao, Thermite, Thatcher, and Leo is deciding as operator. We'll be picking Blackbeard for this site. More or less just for the shield and his frag ability. You could be running Maverick here, but especially now that there's CCTV cache, Blackbeard becomes a better operator. They're going to be running a Valkyrie here. The 6-pick to the Valkyrie, so hopefully being able to get some information. So hopefully they'll get drones in and see that they have a Valkyrie. With this 6-pick though, especially without running an IQ, which normally would be our Capitao switch, so we might possibly have to switch our Blackbeard onto IQ for future rounds. That's a pretty good 6-pick. And the Legion is an interesting keep, as he's just an annoying operator to deal with. So the Jaeger starts getting set up now. The Maestro, 1 turret. We don't know where that other turret is as of right now. So Cam's going in garage. Blackjack does spot the Valkyrie, so they will know there's a Valkyrie. So Valkyrie's getting those walls. So the drones are getting set up. They spot the Legion. They spot the Bandit. Now I wonder if that our Capitao will try that same angle. So as we begin this take, where's our Thermite? Our Thermite is on the wrong end of the map, spawning on the wrong side. So now Mila going above, we're making some traditional changes on roof. Our Thermite's taking a while to get over here though. We'll get here eventually. I'm wondering where our Capitao, so our Capitao will be taking the outside approach to the firewall. We'll be clearing in though, and their Jaeger is playing bottom of main stairs, or on the first landing of main stairs, which is an interesting side to hold. So now as we're clearing, they disable both Maestro cams as Mila's pushing, but not using his utility underneath, which is where he should be. Their Valkyrie is in pool right now, so again, uncleared roamers now, causing an issue, and might lose his utility here. Gets flashed out though. Pushes him back more. However, he's just going to fall back to the secondary roamer. Now Leo does put the frag under the Legion. Pops just from the window. Yep, so it gets, the charges gets broke, but now they leave. So now we've got 2 playing the same window, which is kind of a bad angle to be playing, especially when we've got a rotation. 1 in pool, 1 coming up underneath stairs. Going to be watching. Yep, so it looks like they're just going to be going for the Nitro play here because they're uncleared now. Looks like Jaeger's going for a far run outside of strip. We'll probably catch one here. They turn. Leo does not die though, and he gets refragged. Unable to clean that up, but that's lack of roam clearing from excessive sloppy roam clearing. However, they are up 2 frags now, even though they're down a little bit in health. And currently no one is on site with Maestro playing in garage and Bandit playing stairs. And the wall is open. So with Diffuser outside, they've got to know he's going to be watching that pixel angle. Still dealing with that Jaeger. Well, not the Jaeger, I'm sorry. Still trying to find the Valkyrie as Ant droning from bathroom, hallway. 45 seconds left. The nitro comes out. They're preparing for the plant. Throws the nitro. Is the nitro thrown? Yes, the nitro is thrown on a preparation nitro for the push into. So a nade's being cooked. It's about to be thrown down to red stairs. Possibly gets the frag here. They're flashing out the maestro. They're in sight now to take sight. They missed the nitro. So now they've got complete site control. We've got 4 in sight. Plant's going down. Plant is not going down. Both nitros been used. Plant's going down on the site we have. Ant. Mila gets fragged. The refrag from Frosty. Now it's both players are playing from below. They are going to have to come up some stairs now. And with all of their nitros being missed, they're going to go out for a run out. The Valkyrie checks her cams and goes for the standing in the closet. Bandit's going to come up the garage stairs. Might be going undetected. Bandit cleans up Frosty. But now Anna's going to be having his back to the server wall, which basically is allowing the Bandit to push up uncontested. However, the Valkyrie is contested. Now the Valkyrie gets fragged out, but now the Bandit's behind Ant without knowledge, and then Ant gets killed on the vault in. Good round. So a solid, if unorthodox take from Excessive. A good realizing that the site was just completely clear and they took site, and then the pre-planted nitros and the thrown nitros just missed. Probably better to save that utility until they're planting, but that was still a good job, still a good hold. So now they realize, so they're going to go CC again. So they're bringing the Maverick, and then he's flexing to the Thatcher because they believe they might be trying the downstairs hold. But if they go CCTV again, Maverick is still useful, albeit possibly less useful because there's no hatches to open. He can, however, open an entire wall. So now I kind of want to see if they're going to be, six-picking that mute like they did last time. Although they are bringing a smoke instead of a bandit. So if they're going to be six-picking the mute to the Valkyrie, that will be done again. So other than that, they're making the smoke switch, smoke from a bandit, which basically allows for more plant denial and someone to hard anchor in sight. Maestro will probably be playing in garage again, although he did get fragged out, I believe by the Blackbeard. So as we watch the same setup, looks like it's going to be a similar setup in cash. I suspect if we lose, or I mean obviously if we win, but if we lose here, we're probably going to be seeing a basement hold. No team has yet been able to win 2 sites consecutively. No defense has been able to actively need to pick the third site. Would be gym bedroom. It's just been CCTV and Arsenal so far. So as we get this set up again, they're going to be roaming. Valkyrie's playing below. Jaeger's going to be near site though as the round starts, but Valkyrie again just taking off to a different location. It looks like Legion's going this time. Legion's going to be playing in stock. No, just to plant a Legion charge on the stock door. But yeah, Valkyrie's all the way in strip. Wonder if they'll drone her out. She's going to be playing all the way by the run out. Nope, just behind the half wall on her cams. So I wonder if they might just skip this Valkyrie entirely, and a nitro from below, especially into the gym floor or the hallway. Can be very deadly. So Smoke's going to be playing the stairs. Legion, Jaeger, and Valkyrie off site. Now they could realize this and just push while they don't have their nitros, because they did forfeit a nitro for those smoke canisters, and they're still playing in the same spot as the bandit. Now there will be some trades, just some love taps, no actual damage being taken, some warning shots. Over here by that Jaeger playing more aggressively on the stairs. Now they're going to be droning him, as it looks like Ant will be pushing him along with his drone. So yep, here we go as we realize he's clear. However, he just doesn't look like he gets droned onto the stairs. But he realizes there's no rotate hole, so he must have gone into gym. So he's going to be checking the stairs now. Nope, does not check the stairs. So Ant hopefully will check the stairs. Realizes he's not in showers. Flashes out on stairs. And yep, so he runs away from stairs. Yep, he realizes he's on stairs. Let's check the other way. They get the wall open because they were running no denial. Still have garage. Valkyrie is now on the other side, but however, Jaeger is just holding a bathroom. They seem to establish top control. Destroy what looks to be a claymore outside. Now Legion has the ability to run out, but doesn't matter as they are holding on roof. Leo looks like he's going to be trying to push out this Legion, possibly just going around. A minute 15 left in the round. Drone's going in. Now the Jaeger is coming back up for a flank they need to be watching. So Ant's going to be watching this flank, but not for long. As he pushes into... Oh, nope, he comes back for the flank. Blackjack's going for the drone. Sees him, yep. He's perfectly timed drone. Frosty gets a kill from the garage wall. Now the smoke is going to be rotating, as well as the Valkyrie is pre-planting that C4. Oh, not pre-planting, just holding the angle. The pre-shot angle from her Deagle onto the doorway. A good angle here. She might go unnoticed as well, but now the Jaeger is completely off site again. Now the Valkyrie might be able to get this kill here, unless she gets impatient and decides not to wait. Oh, no. Unable to kill him, although he's in at 1 health. If you smarty realize, so CJ gets fragged out. Now Mila gets down, though, from inside. However, their smoke is down. Valkyrie's probably going to be checking cams and throwing a nitro up, but they did get the pick. Now Jaeger is all the way in gym with no real way to get to site other way through construction. Plant's going down. Valkyrie is by herself underneath, trying to find a spot to throw that nitro, but the nitro misses. He's going to get the plant down. Now Valkyrie's going to have to come up the stairs. Jaeger does catch Blackjack out of rotation, but he gets refagged by Mila. And it's all up to Bolts. Gets fragged out by Mila on the stairs. Another good round from the attackers, and expect to see Arsenal next round. So another good unorthodox hold with no pulse, just the Valkyrie. Good push. The use of the Maverick was great. No complaints there. So now we're all tied up 4-4 with 2 consecutive wins on the attacking side from Excessive. Looks like we might see CCTV again. Possibly they're feeling they're just losing by a little bit, which they are. Only they're just losing because we're failing to clear out our roamers, which is bad. But because we're completely ignoring their roamers are not getting any value until too late. We're just pushing site, killing the people on site, getting the kills, and winning the round because the bomb's down. So going into 6-pick phase now, probably going to see the mute 6-pick for the Valkyrie again. Shockingly, it's not a pulse. Again, looks like we're getting any 6-picks here, just same thing from Excessive. Now we could be playing a kind of a 6-pick kind of bait, but doesn't look like it. Let's check out the setup. Looks like it might be the exact same as usual. 2 more. No, I'm incorrect. 4. This is the 3rd round out of 6 for our attacking side. So far, it's been a very good game. So it looks like some pretty similar setups here, pretty similar wall setups, except this time it looks like Legion might be holding a bedroom, although they do see him on that drone. Mila's drone seems to go unspotted. However, he does just use it to set up a Legion mine, and now 2 of them are going to be rotating the bedroom. Smoke might be playing below here, or unless he's just opening up a rotation hole. So yep, looks like Legion's going to be holding bedroom, with Jaeger going to be holding gym this time, so a more aggressive hold from QS here, and now it looks like, unless that Jaeger goes, yeah, it looks like that. I mean, Smoke is going to be going back up those main stairs, and it looks like Day is going to be playing more on site, although nope, he's going to be playing the same spot in garage. So again, they're Valkyrie below, this time again rotating to pool, possibly going all the way to strip. Mila again hops on his drone right away just to see where they are, sees the Legion. Drone does not get killed, so he has the possibility to find this Jaeger. Jaeger gets droned out as well. Now they know that both of them are in those locations. Ant with the pre-fire, probably on the spot to the Jaeger, kills the Jaeger. Very good roam clear this time, realizing that the Jaeger was probably going to be up there. The wall gets blown up because they're running no denial. And now Bolt in bathroom. But again, we've kind of been avoiding the roam clear. Now Mila's just going to double check on some drones, make sure everyone gets in safe. Frosty is already into the secret stash. Now we're hearing Ward's breakouts because our Capitao is in gym. I wonder if they have droned down the Valkyrie. Most likely not. After getting some walls, it looks like still a 4v5 full health, just getting some more walls open into construction. Mila hits a Legion mine. Now Valkyrie is rotated back to under sight. Pushes, yep, all the way to the under corner. Looks like she's going to be looking for the angle onto Leo. Leo drops down. Leo gets the frag as well with the claim. Well, Blackjack gets the frag with his claymore. Although Leo was prepared for the run out. So now it's a 3v5 again with construction control. Mila frags one on site with the Legion again from the. That's from a long angle all the way from logistics. Comes in. Now Leo does get fragged, however he does not have the fuser. Now it's a 2v4. They are kind of funneling here into the construction doorway, however, because they're not easily as taken, as well as this. Now Blackjack does drop, giving them a push, but he does have the fuser. 30 seconds left. He runs right into the angle on the Thatcher. Now Frosty does change his angle. He might be able to hop in here. Goes for the pre-fire. Blackjack still holding a soft angle. Mila trying to repeak but unable to get the kill. However, he does repeak finally and get the kill. Does not expect the. No, he hears them, but he gets the turn on the refrag with Blackjack coming up the stairs. Another clean kill. Now expect to see Arsenal after this one after 3 straight losses on CCTV. Now CCTV is a very difficult site to hold as well. So checking stats. CJ, Bolt, Guts, and it looks pretty even as for Excessive. 6, 4, 5, 3, and 4. So it looks like they're going to be trying CC and Cash again, this time with the Pulse. This is what I wanted to see, was something more reliable on that Nitrocell underneath, considering we are not clearing underneath. As well as an Alibi, which is interesting. Alibi is usually picked for a gun, not our intel, and especially if they 6-pick off of Mute. Losing Jaeger's utility here, especially when we've been bringing frag grenades consistently, is pretty important, as well as the amount of flashes we're also running. Doesn't look like there's a 6-pick yet. Nope, there goes the 6-pick. So Alibi is a confirmed operator, and they're going Bandit instead of the Valkyrie. So, excuse me, giving up the intel for running the Pulse, and running the Bandit for the denial. However, if they realize it's getting denied, the Capitao can always just go around and get the angle, the similar angle that QS was using from outside the garage. However, it will most likely more be contested than we contested it. Let's see how they set up this round, and possibly different. So it looks like Alibi is going to be setting up her thing rather early. Yep, just going to be using his intel and respawn peak intel. Now it looks like they're going to be holding Gym Bedroom more often now with the reinforcements coming down from the Alibi on this window, which will leave them safer passageway in this 90 hallway. Other than that, it's pretty similar. Now they will be reinforcing the right wall, the east wall of the garage into CCTV, most likely just so they can protect their Maestro, which has been reinforced. Bandit's going to be getting the walls. Looks like Pulse is going to be playing in stock. However, the wall is broken, so the Pulse might be going for a run out. Yeah, possibly, or at least a run out later. This might get droned out, however. I want to see how this gets pushed. If we've got 3 coming on this side, so like Bandit's not going to be tricking, so the Thatcher Thermite will be able to get this open pretty easily. However, with this rotate hole for Guts, he will be able to just kind of. Now he is bang up. His feet are shootable. Nope, he's rotated now. But now they realize that they definitely need to drone in here because it's being held with reinforcements. However, Guts rotates to construction. Nope, back to Jim and then back to his hole. So Blackjack's going to be spending utility getting this wall open. This is an important wall for the offense. Now they realize there's an Alibi, and then Bandit's going to be coming up the main stairs. So we've got 2 holding there. Strong angle would be the upside down rappel on that going unused. Looks like Frosty's going to be the one going for the. Might be asking a Thatcher now that the IQ does. This is not going to be peak, so it looks like the. Now, oh no, he's going to be peaked now. However, he is watching from the angle there, which is a pretty good angle, being held onto the stairs when they try and peek the Maverick. Now they lost their smoke, which is a lot of utility gone. However, Bolt is rotating up. Their Pulse is now playing in kitchen hallway. So again, the Alibi gets fragged. A good dual push from Excessive, and now we're watching our rear flank. Now Ty might be going for a Nitrocell here. He sees he's standing still. Nitro goes off. Misses. He throws it in the incorrect spots into the secret stash. Misses Ant, who is standing still at the time because of that indestructible wall he's standing next to. A lucky for Ant. Now at 3v5 with 1 in garage, 1 underneath. Without his Nitrocell though, and we've got 1 Nitrocell left in the hands of Bolt. Leo still holding the angle on the outside. We have our Thermite still on the roof, getting some drones in. 50 seconds left in the round. Pulse is still MIA. Now he is rotating back to site now. Looks like they're rotating up the stairs. Another Nitro wasted with minimal damage. Drones coming in from Blackjack. Diffuser's still on roof as of right now. They've got one holding the stairs. Could be using his Mila could be using his grenades here, but gets fragged out by the pulse. Now it's a 4v3. The Maestro's playing pretty low down on the garage, so honestly a garage push here could be pretty effective. They drop the diffuser, so he's going to go for an aggressive push here on the pulse. Gets the pulse. Bandit pushes back, and now they know where the bandit is. They don't have diffuser with 11 seconds left. Day gets the frag. They're in the site. They gets the frag on the Blackjack. They're going to have to go for frags here. Frosty gets fragged out, and that's a good round. Main thing there was they were unable to push. They just did not push the Maestro out, and he was able to get frags. As well as they lost diffuser pushing the bandit on the balcony, which means they had site control, but were unable to get the diffuser there. So an unfortunate turn of events, but now we'll be seeing Church Arsenal for the first time. A very close in skill match, a very close match in general. We're going to be seeing a Vigil and a Mute, so most likely one of these will be 6-picked. Same setup, same offensive setup. So we've got a Kaid and a Mute, a Legion, the Smoke, and a Vigil. Most likely one of these will be 6-picked. Now Frosty does go Jackal. So unfortunately a little confusion there, but with an accidental on the Jackal, which should have been banned. It was a mistake made in the rehost. So let's see this setup, the downscape setup. So it looks like they're going to be getting the blue walls, and they're setting up the rotation on the right with a hard reinforce on the blue walls. So it looks like they might. So just one blue wall on each, but they will be leaving the blue wall that holds Moto into blue, which is interesting. Getting stock hatches. They kept the Vigil and 6-picked on the Mute, so they will be keeping their hard roamer, and also, which will help counter. It looks like they need to be countering the roam clear from excessive. So as their Vigil sets up and strip, Valkyrie looks like she's going to be coming up those stairs. Their Smoke is above right now, as well as their Legion is in blue. So Vigil looks like he's just going to be hard roaming and strip. I don't believe he's going to be droned out because we're not clearing strip at the moment. Yep, it's going to be more or less ignored as his roam is, no one pushes into strip. So he's still there, 40 seconds into the round. Just kind of clearing second floor. Vigil's going to start rotating out. So their Legion, they do have a Legion on second floor. Let's see how we clear this here. Mila watching TV, notice the drone sees him there, and he begins to watch us rotate. Instead of blowing the softball to watch the rotate, he just push the wall. And he's already back into blue stairs now, so a good rotation from the Legion. Playing blue now. So now a minute 45 left, still a 5v5. Vigil has moved, still is a strip, but it's moved to more rotatable to pool right outside the hallway. Gunfire going down. Possibly just Frosty opening a. Interesting to see Valkyrie going into the tunnel. Possibly just checking to make sure confirmed tunnel is still closed. She's going to be coming back now. So still they have a single nitro cell underneath. A minute left. They're going to be getting hatches now, unless Kaid tricks the stock hatch. Looks like Kaid will be tricking the stock hatch unless the Maverick decides to open it. Leo Void Just making sure. Now, however, we are now focused on this Vigil Roamer with 50 seconds left. Now, if he does get drone, Ant can easily wallbang him here.
Torch is ready.
He is getting pushed from 3 different angles right now. He gets fragged by Ant, however, does deal a lot of damage, puts him on 1 HP, 1 to 2 HP. So, after a decent roam clear, but it's late in the round, now he's down to a Legion mine. 4 down on site, finally gets 1 hatch open, gets the 2nd hatch open now. Unable to get an impact trick in time. 18 seconds left, however, and they're just now getting the pickup at Nitro. And they're all coming down the main stairs. 3 coming down main stairs, 1 gets to the wall. Thermite's going to get a 2nd charge down and not going to get. He is going to get traded down from the balcony. Those miss the spot. Mila's going to get dropped. Now it's a 4v2, a 4v1 now, as he gets nice Leo. So, US is going to go up, and now it's match point. Wasted too much time on the roam clear once they realized where the Vigil was. Then didn't have enough time to push and simply died to some angles they weren't expecting because they didn't have time to drone them or drones to do it. So now it looks like we're going to, for the first time today, see Gym Bedroom. And if this round is won, we'll be going into overtime. Next map will be Border. So it looks like we're going to be a Zofia for the Gym Bedroom. Possibly because they're bringing a castle, but they're bringing a dock here. Possibly 6-pick. Bolt has been 6-picking pretty consistently off of whatever operator he brings to a Valkyrie. So the castle is switched from the Pulse to the castle. So which is why Zofia is brought instead of the Buck. Maverick is still kind of the necessary hard breacher. So what we're seeing here now is a top hold. Now this castle that's going on this wall, if you have cash control, it can just be beat down. So possibly wasting each other. Now this is so the bandit can trick on the west pool wall. However, looks like they're going to be reinforcing, so looks like they'll probably be paying cash or CCTV considering the reinforcements going down on the CCTV wall, out onto the balcony. Looks like they will be reinforcing. Looks like there will be 2 pushing. 2 of them will be holding over there, but excessive could do what they usually do and just push the site forward. Yep, so it looks like they're going to be spending a lot of resources. Yep, a lot of resources are going to be being spent on CCTV. And honestly, if Excessive does what they have done and just push site forehead, then they will probably be fine. Especially considering Leo is the only one that spawns over here this time, with Capital spawning main, Frosty spawning over by construction, and then the other 2 in shipping docks. So they missed the fire, which does not hit the bathroom. They most likely will not waste the 2nd fire. Now, this looks like there's some pre-fire through the garage wall. And he gets refragged by Mila when he was trying to open up the hole. So unfortunate for the castle. So an early pick now. Blackjack taking a slight bit of damage, so it looks like he is going to be planting on the wrong wall. It looks like Frosty will be opening up the Maverick hole, which is going to drive the bandit away. And then Mila frags the dock now, which looks like he was trying to peek him from the CCTV wall. So Mila going off with his ACOG now. Possibly a more familiar operator. So it looks like he's going to be getting the wall. And now with now the bandit's lit. The bandit of CJ is lit. Now all 3 are closer to site now. 1 on the main stairs coming up. Up the main stairs is most likely not being held. This angle is not being held. With 1 on site, now it's getting drone. 3 of them are playing roof now. 1 minute 30, plenty of time now in the round. Ant drops. Frosty is opening into construction. Construction seems to be clear. Now the drones come in. They realize Gym Bedroom is clear. However, there is that rotate hole that both of them are watching, as well as there is a hard wall. So the bomb can go down on the hard wall. Mila jumps in, gets the frag. Does not have the bomb, but is watching for the rotation from the Jaeger. Looks away, however the Ant gets the frag, comes into the hole, they do not spot the Jaeger. Blackjack is looking for him, he peeks, gets a double, Has diffuser now with 54 seconds remaining. He's getting pushed from the hallway. Free fires the hallway, gets the kill. This should not be a 1v5 ace clutch. He's pushing in now. They have done that diffuser. However, he has 45 seconds. Capital doesn't have a firebolt. If he just watches the angle, he'll be able to see him. However, Frosty does clean up the kill. That's the final half. Now we're pushing into overtime, tied at 6-6. Looks like Blue will be defending cash again as they realize that they did win that last site. That was very close at that Jaeger. They did funnel into that Jaeger. And then 6-6. Now it looks like they'll be running. Oh, it looks like they'll be running Church Arsenal as they realize they did win a more convincing defense down in Church, and then we'll probably be going cash for their final if they do win this, and if they lose their attacking round. So Zofia again, this time probably realizing he's just better on the Zofia than the Buck, especially for the bottom. Now that they're going to realize it's Church, they do swap to the Valkyrie. So keeping the Legion, Smoke, and Vigil. The Vigil most likely will be roaming in Strip again. Let's check this out. So CJ going to get the Smokes. Ty is going to be opening that rotate hole. Pretty similar to their last defense. Pretty similar indeed. Running a laser sight with the TCSG. It's interesting how he's running the shotgun here on the Kite. Bolt's going to be getting hatch. There. Their Vigil is going to be playing in pool this time instead of all the way in Strip, realizing that he spent too much time sitting in Strip. The rest is going to be rotating now. Yep, looks like he's going to be going to Strip now, waiting for the drones. He does get the drone. However, if they're smart, they realize that drone is now gone. So it looks like this Vigil is going to be setting up just up on an oil pit. And they do. Yep, Mila gets himself above. Not droning here, just clearing with their faces. Interesting choice. Not advised. Now they are droning out this Vigil, however he's not there. Where is Vigil? Vigil is all the way by main door. So it looks like they're going to be clearing Strip. Now they're just going to be opening. Now the Valkyrie most likely is watching. Now Smoke is all the way in tunnel. Yep, he's going to get his drone in. Doesn't see anything immediately. Looking for Valkyrie cams in the tunnel. So we still got Blackjack on his drone, just simply droning out the rest of the site, making sure there's no Vigil. I want to see where Mila. So Mila is in a gunfight right now with the Legion. However, he does unpeak it, so let's see where the Legion. So the Legion stands, he hears him, throws his canister, then it goes back to peeking this pixel angle. However, his pixel angle is not on their head. He gets concussed, peeks. He doesn't see him. Now he peeks with his head, shoots, gets concussed again. This time he concusses himself though. So he realizes he's getting pushed from his flank. Rotates out. Pushes. Isn't getting help from Leo fast enough. Leo's underneath him now. Blackjack gets fragged. Trying to get the kitchen hatch. Guts gets a kill onto Mila. And Leo is now trying to push him off of the rafters. Frosty gets the refrag onto Bolts though. He gets dunked on. Leo gets dunked on from the rafters. And now we've got 2 over by Blue. 48 seconds left. An Ant and Frosty. Frosty is in tunnel with diffuser. A little bit of BM. Now, Vigil is coming. It looks like Ant's just kind of flank watching as he actually has control of sight, except for watching these angles. He could just come in. Frosty could. So, again, just playing time, the Vigil. Now the Kite has plenty of time to set up. 15 time draining off the clock, and just Realizing he has to push now or never. Kind of going to come down main stairs. Smokes are going to start to come down. He survives and gets the frag. Looks like he's going to be going for have to go for the plant here. Plant's going down. Ant's on 1 health. Gets fragged. The bomb's going to go down, but the bomb's just barely not going to go down. As they clean it up, much closer than it could have been. But unfortunately, fortunately for them, they do not win that round. Now we're in possible with excessive on defense. They're going to be going Church Arsenal, considering they won both defenses there. Some pretty quick picks from the from everyone. Just everyone is selecting these operators pretty fast. Now he does switch to Glaz at the last second, so I wonder if he will be 6-picking off of him. So it's like Legion, going to be 6-picking the Legion from Vigil, which is a good pick. Excuse me. So this is the overtime match point here from Excessive. Again, just a place they've been before. Down in overtime. The ability to come back is there. So let's see how they set up their defense for the last time. Now, I wonder if they'll remember that stupid rotate hole that they keep forgetting.
Prepping needle.
So they set up their cams.
Evil eye deployed. Unrolling razor wire.
Pretty standard setup again.
Wall is fortified! My beautiful evil eye is ready.
So again, the pretty standard setup for the 3rd time this game. Nothing too fancy. Excited to see how this round turns out, and then we'll probably be seeing a CCTV attack from Excessive next round if they win. Now Church Wall is completely unreinforced. I think Leo realizes that and hustles over to get that reinforced just in case they rush. Let's see where. So we've got to rotate the garage push again. Now Mila does run out and take a little damage off of the thermite before running back in.
Deploying
So
drone.
Mila is pure mid-season form, just attempting to kill as many people in the most rude way possible. So again, garage take clearing above. This time a little bit slower though because of the spawn peak from Mila. And just drones following, just Capital clearing, making sure they keep their utility on the outside. Pretty standard procedure. Again, the all bottom hold. They're going to be taking the top pretty quickly. They do have their Kaid tricking the hatch. This time, however, he won't put a Kaid on it originally until as this time. So that's the construction hatch that just got blown by their buck. So again, just some drones coming through. 1:45 left in the round. So again, the full bottom hold. Nothing special here. Now they're beginning to take top control with 1:30 left. Maverick pulls out his blowtorch, and again, Blackjack just going to concede the. No, he does. He is going to throw his. Now, Mila is playing aggressive on these stairs, forcing a fire. Was that a firebolt out of the Capital early? Now, Blackjack is going to get the frag. Yeah, and they do have both firebolts left. So now with their thermite gone, main hatch is not a threat, neither is the back wall. So that's a big frag from Blackjack playing aggressively on that hatch. Now the hatch is open, but Ann is opening a punch hole now, which there should be a rotate hole there. They get the drop. The Maverick is going to be opening the wall behind. I wonder if they'll definitely hear it. He's going to be peeking out of it though, which is kind of dangerous. Smoke comes down a little early. Now they're just opening up the top of the thing to hopefully get some fires in. going to be opening a... They're going to get a frag hole through that hole. They're not going to be able to make it walkable. And now there's a... After some frags onto Blackjack and Leo gets a frag onto Bolt. The diffuser's in, however. Mila with a huge flank picks up 2. And huge flank from Mila picks up 3. As he drops the hatch. 1, 2, and then 3 as he comes down the stairs. Big flank from Mila sets him above the rest of his team. Kill-wise. And that was a huge round to push it into. Final round, round number 15 on Clubhouse. And it looks like they're going to be sending CCTV and Cash. This will be the final round. They did win here twice, and they did, I believe, lose here once. So, the big decider. Will they lose the diffuser again on the balcony? Hopefully not. Hopefully they'll realize that they need to push. You just need to push and rotate to site. However, if they didn't get that wall open, that's most likely why they didn't rotate. However, this has been some pretty clean play from both sides. Bolt with the 6-pick onto Valkyrie most likely again. Yep, so they were going to be rerunning no wall denial. Interesting. And again, just the same 5, except instead of a Buck, we're running a Zofia, which is probably better considering we're not really using Buck's utility. Alright, let's check out this. Check out this setup. Oh, yep, we're going to be setting up those reinforcements again. It's a pretty interesting game. Some pretty interesting setup, similar though as before. Yep, going to be opening that same rotate hole, and it looks just like a similar setup. Yep, with that shield from Maestro. And as this round gets underway, we're going to see how. So it looks like their smoke might be holding, or just might be opening using the rotate holes. Vigil's going to be playing over by Strip in the hallway, which is an interesting choice. Yep, he's going to be playing in Strip, so possibly for those runouts. However, those runouts have not worked in the past. They've been well fragged. Shooting some drones out. Yep, shoots out a window, and now the camera's out onto the tree. So similar attack as usual. Now with no denial, the wall's going to be open pretty easily. Leo might have thrown his drone like off into the space and not come back. So it looks like this Frosty's going to be opening the wall the traditional way with the Maverick, just kind of opening it now. There's no one playing in there. So if they get the drones through, Guts is going to be running out onto the balcony, not find anyone, just kind of run back in before he gets detected. However, they did hear him. He does cloak. Now this is a much slower take with no frags yet because the defense is playing a lot safer. Now the Valkyrie does see the Capitao out there, and looks like the Legion is going to be going for the frag on him. Nope. However, the Valkyrie just playing in Strip, most likely going for a run out here. It looks like they were unsuccessful in getting that wall open with the Maverick, so they're going to be trying a different angle. Spend a lot of time there. Minute 30, all 5 left with the wall open. Leo with the diffuser. He's going to be peeked from Garage. He does not hear it. He does hear it now, though, as he drops. Fire goes down into an interesting spot for Ants. Ants opening the window now. Valkyrie's still on cams. 1 minute left. The Maestro is holding a different angle as well as the Legion is caught below, so he's not really there to stop the plant. Valkyrie's still on her cameras. Mila's pushing through. Got a minute now, and we've got a full health Vigil in logistics. Not reinforced off either, so if they spot him on his drone. Now Leo does get peeked from a run out, but he gets refragged by Frosty. Frosty does take damage from the refrag though. Blackjack going to be dropping to get that diffuser. Now Daycuse is pushable from Garage, and they are not pushing him from Garage. Second fire goes down from Legion, from Capitao. Not going the right spot. Smokes are going down, 30 seconds left. Frosty spots him. He's going to start watching that frag hole. However, he does just start pushing the Smoke. Smoke knows he's there, most likely. Nope, still on the SMG. Gets the frag though, unfortunately. Then Mila gets fragged by the Valkyrie on the double push, and now there's 2 people left. He gets Ant gets fragged, and now it's up to Blackjack in a 1v4. It looks like he's going to go for the frag, it seems. Just kind of fell apart there at the end with unable to get any kills. Alright, now we're going to see how they did. Let's go check out the Twitch chat.
Here's. So there were 2 offside there.
Hey guys.
Okay.
So
Yo.
Alright, some comments. They ran a Valkyrie every single round they defended, except for one. And if they didn't, they ran a Vigil. Did you?
really? I thought they only ran Valkyrie like twice.
I was watching. They ran Valkyrie almost every round, and every round they didn't have a Valkyrie, they had a Vigil.
They ran Vigil a lot of those rounds.
Yep.
So they ran Valkyrie like twice.
Okay, but they had someone that IQ would have had more value
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I guess.
Did
yeah.
Cap, did you ever get a kill with your fire?
Fire's such a
remember.
no. Fire. We need a Cap on here. Cap's so strong.
I got the feeling that my errors were very useful.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
making
that's-
sure to feel like you justified that pick because they did.
Even-
no,
Cap
even-
was absolutely
Even if
helpful.
I
Okay.
didn't get,
Yeah.
even if I didn't get
Okay.
the kill, I would deny like staying.
That was a really good hold. One thing, that rotate hole was never opened in blue. For Ant.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Ant missed his rotate hole, so one time Ant literally had to push through the main hallway to
Yeah.
get back to site.
Got it.
Yeah.
You got the
So-
frag, but you got refragged. You would have been able to hold that defuse from the thermite if that hole was open. It
Yeah.
actually wasn't open for every single time you held the site, but continuing. You did a really good job pushing the site when you realized it was open. And you did a
Yep.
really good job in the later rounds of your offense attacking, clearing roamers. Except for that last round, you guys did a really good job pinching roamers and just sending them to hell and back. Did a really good job pushing multiple when you cleared. You got drones in, multiple people pushing multiple angles. Really good job on the roam clear.
What didn't we do right though?
Okay. That Maestro ripped you guys a new one multiple rounds. I think it was 3 rounds. He himself fragged multiple times. When they ran CCTV 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did win the first 2, which I'm very glad. But that third time, and then this past time, not this past time. Well, yes, this past time, and then the time before. Blackjack.
Yeah.
If Leo is on that balcony, what is 2 people pushing through the same doorway? What is it called when 2 people?
Funneling?
Okay. They had no one in garage. The garage door was open and no one in garage watching. That Maestro was very, very, very exposed.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think we knew that there was nobody
Yes,
there.
and I understand that, but I feel
had
like-
no drones to be able to do
Yes,
that.
and I understand that, but I'm saying he was exposed. So I think from now on our strategy is going to only leave one on the balcony, and I'm going to send you into garage.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
Then somebody else needs the diffuser. 'cause
yes,
I'm
which will be
supposed to have
Thatcher on the
diffuser.
balcony.
Okay.
You'll drop it on the balcony for Thatcher to pick up. You did a really good job with the Maverick play. Leo and Frosty, that's you.
Mhm.
That was really clean Maverick play. I saw you got that 1 kill from that rappel on the smoke. Mila,
Yep.
you used your buck like an ash charge. You didn't
What do
play.
you mean?
You didn't
Oh,
play
yeah.
vertically with it at all,
Yeah.
and that's partially to the not roam clearing on CCTV.
Well, what I felt like on CC was at the beginning we were out with the buck. I was able to just clear through, rotating horizontally like really quick. 'Cause the issue with Ash is like she shoots it, the enemy hears it. With Buck, I was able to quickly make a bunch of rotations.
Yes, and you'd use him effectively. I'm not saying you
Yeah.
didn't use him effectively.
And then,
but
yeah,
you
I should push
also-
below.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I got another comment about that. Sometimes the buck is kind of tricky because they can turn the hull on you
Yeah.
Yes, I
before you
understand
switch
that.
gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's very tricky to play.
Yes, Buck is very hard.
effectively.
Mila, I'm making it's very hard.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a difficult operator to play.
Yeah. I definitely should have dropped the hatches there in construction and pushed below. Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Trying to think on defense. We didn't win CCTV at all, did we?
No,
We did.
we couldn't hold.
We did.
We did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
you
we
went. You
won.
went.
No,
You
we
went.
didn't.
No, you went into the. You
We
went
won.
into the half 4-2 with only your wins
Yeah.
in Arsenal.
Yeah.
No, we
that's what it was.
won.
No, we won one.
We
I
won
fra-
one because we wanted to go back downstairs, but we couldn't because you had the rotations mixed up.
So when we no,
We
but
did.
then we
We won cash in CCTV, yes, because we won basement first round. Then we lost, and then we're lost again, and we're like, oh, let's
no
go
because
back
listen,
now.
listen, Frost no
I'm
because
watching the stream,
Frosty
I'll find it.
Frosty won because Frosty was the one that clutched the other basement round, which was your only 2 wins. You won first round and you won your 4th round on defense. Both in
No,
the basement.
we both basement. Yep, he clutched it out. Yep. I'm
Yep,
watching
he clutched the
Oh,
basement.
okay, yeah, I forgot
So
about that.
we lost all 4 CCTVs. So we're gonna
Yeah.
revisit our CCTV strat on Friday.
Yeah.
Also,
definitely need
take
to.
a look at what they did.
Yeah.
I
their
understand.
CC was
But
so good.
that
But hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead, Ian.
Their defense from construction was weak as heck.
Oh, it
Like,
was horrible.
We literally pushed. Yeah. So we need to make sure that there's like, those 2 ways of getting into the site. Like they're not weak.
yes.
You know, like they're strong enough so that you're not like just making it super easy to just push from one side. Because like
yeah, I agree.
they had a good default push. Like that's our defense wasn't like very good against that push.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
they come from like inside the map, I think we probably wreck them because.
Yes, and that was an issue in one of our points that like sent it to overtime, that sent it to match point. Blackjack. You had diffuser on balcony. You had 3 guys pushing into into cash, and you died on balcony with the diffuser. If you had been alive, now that team was they're very good at wasting their utility or dying with it. And I'm being frank here. You saw
Yeah,
how many nitros came up through the floor or were thrown haphazardly like a ranked player and just blew up and didn't kill anybody. I don't think they got a single nitro kill or a smoke kill. Or they did
They
some
got one nitro kill.
They got 1 nitro.
Okay.
The only one.
but only one, and you saw how many they were bringing,
Yeah,
especially
holy
with a
shit.
Valkyrie playing underneath.
Although to be frank, we did get lucky on one of the cash because they were like literally.
They missed 2 of them.
Yeah, it was.
I watched it.
hilarious.
Yes, they blew up and and one of them was a pre-placed.
Yeah.
You guys played really well. I'm really proud of you. You guys just love taking so much time on these rounds. 15 round
Well,
games.
Whatever it
Well,
takes.
what I'm curious about, when they pushed site that first round, was anyone recording that?
I was
From, like
recording.
their, were you
I think I
recording
have
Ken
it.
from their perspective?
I,
though?
I'm recording from only third person.
Okay, so because I threw 3 smokes and I wanted to see where they landed.
Oh,
Oh.
they were landing like just on. Are you talking about the ones that you were throwing onto the church wall?
No, I'm talking about the first round. They had like 15 seconds left.
Oh, they were
So-
landing on the top of the blue, like
Okay,
smoking the entirety of blue door. They were perfect.
okay.
I got another question. My Capital into showers, like my arrows,
You
they
missed.
missed both of them. Yeah, I want to know like what actually happened.
We're
So
going to
you-
revisit this VOD. This is the VOD I
Yeah.
want to revisit on Friday. So we'll
Alright,
be
sounds
we'll
good.
be going over this game because we were weak in some points, and honestly, I love going over 15 round games because there's a lot of material to go over.
Yeah. All right.
All right, cool. Everyone, we're starting.
Give me 1 minute. I wanted a part of this 5-minute break.
Oh.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Battery.
And then I also the couple smokes that I actually did line up over the wall. Were those getting anything?
Yes, those were their thermite was down to 20 health at one point. That
Okay,
that round that you clutched up, you could
Uh-huh.
have shot him once with the SMG, but you hit him with a shotgun.
Okay.
It dropped him to about 10 health. Like he just sat through the smoke.
Shotgun's still better play there. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because I missed a lot of those smokes that I was trying to throw, but I figured out the lineup right at the end, and I got 2 over.
Yep, that was good. That was good. One thing also, Leo, when you're playing Maestro, don't peek blue. Play safe. I know you have an amazing gun, but your utility is even more amazing.
That's what. That's what I'm there for.
Yep,
That's
he's
the
there for
layer.
blue. Just ignore that angle. I know it's a really sick angle, but they knew about it and they killed you. And it was funny because your body was in the kill cam, like laying backwards over a chair. I giggled. But just make sure you keep your utility, stay safe. Blackjack, also amazing play on the hatches when you were in Arsenal. You learned from your first mistake, trying to peek them heavily, and you got killed. And then the next round you were able to trick it. And that one round, Ant, The first round, the Maverick dropped in. Like, he dropped and he was just blowing the
Yeah.
hatch open. He dropped in on you.
Yep. It was very unexpected because he literally finished to do the hatch, like, and he dropped. He was basically in the hatch.
He was
right?
on the hatch, yeah. He was
He
on the hatch. I was
yeah,
watching
he,
it.
He was on the hatch, and he fucking finishes it, and he just drops. And I'm like, oop.
I
cool.
did that accidentally on Oregon. I was standing on top of the hatch so he couldn't shoot me, and I forgot when I needed to stand off, and I dropped down into basement
Yeah.
on Oregon.
That was our
I
go
need
for,
to.
right?
Yeah, then I got killed from an angle that I didn't know. I could get killed in blue, so that was a learning experience for me.
Yep. So as soon as Blackjack gets back, going to go ahead and start. Have fun, guys. Please don't make this another 15-round game. Win or lose.
You don't like these double overtime?
I love them. I trust
You
me.
don't like the
I love
sweaty
them.
ass games?
I love them. But
We were all
God, I have
pretty
to go to
even,
bed
by the way.
eventually. Yeah, you guys were all pretty even until Mila went off at the end.
Yeah.
With the
Bro, that
Yeah,
flank.
yeah,
Stop
Mila. I
talking about
literally,
the fucking hack,
I said,
man.
"Oh look, there's Mila in mid-season form, spawn peeking again." Because he literally,
was so
I saw
hype.
you just run out and like tap the thermite and just haul ass back
Dude,
in.
I missed. I can't believe I missed that thermite, dude. That would've been.
To
Looking
counter
for
that
team,
Capital,
Leo. Looking for team.
I
That's looking for team.
Oh,
I'm back,
oh,
by the way.
Okay,
Alright, let's
sending it. I'm
start
gonna go
it.
get some water.
Go for it. Yep.
Looking for tranny.
I'll be right back, guys.
Laughing for Lord.
We're defending first, right?
We're attacking first. We
We're attacking
defended
first.
first last game.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
Remember we're banning Nomad, right?
I can tell you in half a second. Yeah,
Uh,
Nomad.
Okay, it was Hibana Glass, Mira, Echo. Those were the bans.
Oh, was it? I don't remember. Well, who should we ban then?
It says Hibana unless they ban Thermite.
Oh, they banned Nomad, so we're
Glass.
good.
Okay.
Our other band was
um,
Blackbeard.
Unless, but we have. No, we don't.
Wait,
do
no.
we bring Blackbeard? I thought we bring Blackbeard or Monty on here.
Let's get
No,
rid
it was
of.
all
Wow, you guys
Let's get
have
rid of
like.
Habana. Let's get rid of Habana so we just have a Thermite.
Yeah, Hibana is the band that we actually agreed on.
And then we are banning Mira because none of our strats have Mira, right?
Yeah, Mira and Echo.
Okay.
Those are the other two, yeah.
Alright, and then
Band, yeah, okay.
It's just a Mira.
Yeah, we're on attacking.
I'm done playing Thermite, please. Fuck you.
At least they're tilted, I mean, come on.
Echo.
Yes, I purchase the Holy Stars flag, command the claim.
Oh, I've got to leave. I've got to leave the Discord. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Oh,
A pulse.
Pulse. That's fine.
now they're
Good thing
gonna
we
have
didn't
Echo.
practice with any pulse.
Well, I
So
mean,
should
they're
I-
not gonna ban Echo because they're defending.
So interesting bands going down as I was getting water. Let's look at them. So Nomad for the runouts. Habana we banned. And we banned Mira. They banned Pulse. Pulse is a pretty strong operator on border. Frosty this time, not realizing we don't need the Maverick, so he flexes onto the IQ. Good pick because we realized they're going to have a Valkyrie. So I want to see their 6 pick, see if they take Valkyrie away. I don't think so. Oh, they do 6 pick the Valkyrie to a castle for armory, which is going to be interesting. I want to see these castle spots. The IQ is still useful for the Echo, however. So let's check out their setup. They're going to be holding, setting up CCTV for a hole with the reinforcements. Might be holding offices as well, reinforcing sandwich wall where Echo will most likely be playing. This is an old hold, like an old-fashioned hold from QS here. So yep, that castle kind of wasted. I mean, you can just kind of melee it open. So they're running the Maestro and the Echo. I don't see who's going to be playing on site. Most likely Smoke. But I want to see if we just go for the hard B push like we have been. Yep. It looks like it's going to be a hard B push. Our Buck playing, most likely going to be playing underneath. Thatcher is kind of out of position. Nope, looks like we're going to be rotating for the Armory Lockers push. However, there's only one wall reinforced of Armory. So this is going to be an interesting take as Echo is watching that repel. If it's not drone, then they're going to be suffering here. Leo does see that it's open, however, takes damage, so this will be playing a lot safer now. However, the Echo does not move. Frag to Thatcher. Now Leo's going to be opening more. Frosty's playing underneath.
Scanning for electronic devices.
So again, this is the Doc is going to be holding an east hallway, watching a nice little angle into the break room. Minute 45, still on repel. Mila's going to be underneath. Wonder if he's going to find where that Echo is. No one's turned him out for him though, however he is pretty safe, relatively safe underneath, so. Someone gets, yep, if Ant gets on this drone here and spots the Echo, then Mila is a, oh yeah, Mila looks like he's going to probably be able to find this Echo. I mean, this Echo is standing still and very susceptible to dying here, as well as, I mean, this Echo especially is just sitting on his drone. This Echo should be dead here if they spotted him on the drone. Especially considering he just hasn't moved. However, this Maestro very good at shooting the drones. Frosty going to push B. No one's in B right now. Got B's a pretty clear take. Looks like they're breaking into the window now. It's 53 seconds, still doing nothing. Looks like they might be rotating to B. Shotgun not doing too much here. The Echo is standing still on a soft floor. This fire might work. Oh, no fire. So now they've rotated to an drops the hatch, dies immediately to Mila. Now it looks like they are rotating to Armory. Now, please, if you shoot up the floor right there, he's right above you. Nope. Okay. Rotates out. Smokes are starting to start coming out. However, he can probably smoke both, but not for the time necessary. Guts is going to be rotating, however, they're... So, yep, this looks like he's just going to be trying to save off that rotate. Swinging in, so they're just going to power through the smoke, yep. Gets fragged with the refrag. Frosty pushes, the smoke is too high. Blackjack looks like he's going to get this plant down. Nope. Mila's too late on the refrag. And Frosty's unable to get the kill. Blackjack trying to stick the plant. Then Mila comes in too late on the refrag. If Mila had been peeking that angle a little bit sooner, he probably would have been able to kill that smoke. The plant would have gone down and this would have been a different round. But, see how they decide to attack. Bathroom Tellers is going to be their next pick, which they're probably not expecting. So hopefully they drone this and realize that it is Bathroom Tellers. So it looks like we're running a Doc Rook. So running... Most likely that Doc or that Rook is going to 6-pick to Echo. Echo's much too valuable. As a plant and I are being able to be used. Nope. 6-pick to a castle, so there's not going to be an Echo. Yep. So it looks like they're just going to be running an upstairs strat. Honestly, the bathroom push here is very possible. Let's see how they decide to set this up. So I am going to... So yep, looks like they're just going to double castle window. Yep, that's the double castle on the windows. Third castle, so it looks like they're just going to be castling off the lobby completely. This isn't going to be an upstairs hold at all. Looks like they're going to be holding ventilation, possibly with a couple upstairs, but all the castles have already been used downstairs. Which means that, yep, it looks like they're just going to be holding from above, but in a kind of untraditional way. Looks like they're just reinforcing vents, possibly all the way through. Frosty, yep, they do know that they're in Tellers and Bathroom next. So they're probably going to go for a top hold. realize they reinforced customs, but only one hatch. Mila's already over by the window. Mila frags the smoke early and then Leo gets refragged. He's the Thatcher. Thankfully there's no plants in around, but still it's unfortunate. Push from Ant, kind of aggressive here. Does take out the castle playing above. Now they've got 2 ACOGs above and only one on site. Mila with the push. Nope, they're both underneath. Outside actually. So right now, Rook. So now we've got 3 outside, and honestly, they left the wall soft because they realized they were going to take it, but now they've got, I mean, Maestro's off his cam. Fire's going to watch the smoke. It looks like they're just going to run in the plant. Suppressing fire, walks right into suppressing fire. And it's going to go for the plant, which might be covered. Yeah, the plant's covered. The plant's going to go down. Diffuser down. They've got control of outside. They do run out. And Frosty gets a crazy kill. Now he's pushing Diffuser. Not much health left on Mila, but he has pushed in. I do realize where he is now. Mila is like maybe 3 health, but Frosty is in a highly advantageous position. Time's ticking down. They don't have to push. Maestro decides to push out just a little. If Mila waits till he goes to the defuse, he's safe. He runs outside. Frosty gets the frag. Good round. No, good step up there from Frosty. That was quite scary there with the Rook running out. He was able to frag him out though. That's good. 2 bodies on the ground for Frosty. Moving in, we're on 1-1. Most likely see Vents and Vents Workshop here. Yep. Realize they tried the bathroom teller strat, but it does not work. And looks like the same set of operators because there's no way Blackjack plays anything else but Thermite. Looks like we are going to be going into so they are going to 6-pick off the mute to Echo. So Bolt loves playing, not playing mute. Loves 6-picking off of him. So with the Vents, they run the Bandit, Echo, Maestro, Castle, and Legion. So they're running a Castle on this map again. Castle really didn't do anything for them last round because they didn't castle off anything important that we pushed anyway. So let's see how. So it looks like again a castle here that can be very easily destroyed. We have 2 castles here that can be very easily destroyed unless they're going to be playing this closet room. So it looks like they're going to be setting up again. Nice above hold. To offices. So it looks like their Echo, possibly their castle will be playing underneath. With No frags. Almost a minute for the round. Bandit takes some damage. So Mila is officially gets the peek onto the Maestro. A lot of utility gone there. He's kind of out of position. Mila now in break as well as Leo and CC. Ant gets picked though from, and Frosty gets picked on a run out. With a very aggressive play from their Legion. He picks up two. Their Bandit, their Legion, and their Castle playing above right now. Only their Echo on their drone on site. Echo's droning around on site. Mila misses, sees the drone, doesn't destroy it. Destroys it. Leo kind of crosses, but now takes a lot of damage on his cross. Mila kills them both on a rotate. Now tie with 4 on the round. Blackjack, not much to do. It's a 1v4. It's pushed. 3 fires, but there's so many open angles. Frags one on the tie. That's the ace. With that reinforced wall right there, it looks like it's going to be difficult to do anything. Still got a minute left though, plenty of time. So, yep, looks like Bandit's just going to rotate to site. Blackjack's above now. Now it's above. They've all rotated to site now. Blackjack's just going to kind of play above. Watching above with no really way to clear, so just kind of awkwardly be pushing down into sight now to the open hatch, which is clear, currently unwatched. So he's droning. He's going to be killed from the castle to his. Ooh. Castle to his left does see him, but takes a soft angle, does not watch the drop, and they get killed. Up 2-1 as of right now. So, continuing on, Ty picks up a dock this round. Looks like they're going to be going back up into armory lockers, bringing the same setup they did last time. This time Leo's going to be playing Monty, possibly for that front push. So this is going to be an interesting push. So he's got a 6-pick from IQ to IQ. Probably some communication error there as they realized they did not bring a Thatcher. And they thought Thatcher player swapped. Thatcher player swapped to a shield. So honestly though, with the fact that they're reinforcing CCTV, they can just hold the doorway of CCTV and push site. Kind of an interesting design. Now hopefully, actually I'm hopefully that Mila will be able to kill this Echo as he does not move and he is very killable. Nades, anything, just kill him. He's not gonna move. So Guts is opening a rotate, so there might be actually an attempt at a spawn kill here. Or a spawn peek. Nope, looks like it's just gonna rotate away. Oh, comes back. Mila better go over there. Nope, gonna re-barricade it. Leo covering up the side. Might be helping just to push out that dock, possibly. So 2 playing on A, 1 playing off a sandwich. Off his half wall now. Then 1 playing in break, 1 playing in CCTV. So Leo just kind of switching around. Dock is rotated to B now. Just kind of droning out bottom floor right now. Excessive is droning out bottom floor. Leo's kind of by himself, however. Smoke is caught. Smoke was caught from up underneath. Mila kills him, taking about half health. Now that Legion is, now again, the Echo is literally sitting on a shield, watching a pixel angle, a very good pixel angle. But Buck can kill him right here if he gets droned. But now it looks like they're going to be going for their Archives push instead. Echo is going to rotate, no longer an easy target. If Milosh is directly above him, this Echo could very possibly be dead. Looks like the fire is going to be going down, especially with the smoke down now. If he's just going to go down with Leo behind him, and with the flank coming down from the dock, the plant's not going to go down. He's going to pick it up early. However, he's going to get the frag, so it looks like they're just going to be going for a reset on the push. Milo's going to be coming up the flank on the main stairs. Diffuser's going to go down. No denial here usable. He's going to trade. He's going to get the down for the kill, which is huge here. Now it's a 3v2. They're going to spend time getting the refrag instead of playing for the diffuser. Now they have a pretty good setup. Blackjack is on the ground, so Guts out here is just detected. Hops back in now. Blackjack comes up to contest, but he's already gone. Bringing a drone down, probably to contest the Monty. Yep, just going to stun the Monty. Nope, going to find Blackjack. Or he's going to get fragged by Frosty from the side, and this is most likely unwinnable from the Echo. Going to go for the stun, but just going to re-shield, sit in the corner. Pretty standard. Monty hold. Yep, he's going to get him. And that's an impressive round from, impressive Archives push from Excessive. I'm actually going to message our owner because I'm pretty proud of how they're playing right now. So for that, let's look at this. Check scoreboard. Now, of course, playing support will get you less kills. So pretty consistent. Now this lineup again, same lineup. Going to be playing underneath. Mila better kill that Echo. They're probably going to be 6-picking from Sledge onto the shield. Yep. And looks like Castle's going to be 6-picking, most likely onto a Nitro operator. Bolts loves to go Valkyrie. However, we know we're running. Nope, 6 picks back to Castle. Because we're running an IQ to counter the Valkyrie, which sometimes their presence enough is enough to not be running an operator. So with a little technical. Alright, so let's check out this setup. Probably will most likely be very similar, if not the same. The reason that that push didn't go very well was due to the smoke death in the beginning of the round, therefore was able to allow them to push very boldly into the site. Scrim block, but that's okay. Yep, a little bit later on their setup this time, but the same setup. Holding that same pixel angle.
Look at my evil eye.
So Blackjack going to be peeking this. I don't understand why they don't just... They realize their setup. Why they don't just go for the same Archives push is confusing. So I wouldn't even take the challenge on this angle. This angle is really tight, nice angle. Mila should just come up underneath him and kill him. Very simply, he should come up and kill him. That Echo should be dead 100% of the time. Drone, dead. So with some little scurrying around, the dock gets aggressive. So the Echo does take half health, does not get to run away from his pixel because he realizes finally he gets pushed out. Now he's directly above Blackjack. Mila can just rotate to the corner now. Blackjack's gonna drone him out, so Mila might as well push the half wall. He's going to watch the half wall rotate now. He's going to shoot up the floor. Mila should not be. Mila should definitely. Okay, he's rotated out now. Okay, so Leo needs to check. Yep. Because Ty is not working as aggressively. Leo stays alive. Ty goes downstairs. I wonder if this is known. boost downstairs. Blackjack and Mila. 1 minute left on the clock. Ant drones him out. Good drone work from Ant here. Sees him. Now Mila knows there's someone down below with him. Looks like he's going to be walking back up the stairs quietly. Mila's just holding an angle. Now they've got Frosty upside down on the rappel. Blackjack might go. Nope. She's going to finagle the window. However, Mila does get fragged out by Ty. Top frag versus top frag. So now Blackjack's going to go up for the rappel, realizing he's most likely safe. He's going to frag out Ant as well from the same angle. So now it's a 3v5 in favor of the defense with a lone shield outside of Archives. Smoke's going to go out. He's going to try and possibly just try and wait it out. He should just be pushing site here, Blackjack, possibly going for the plant. Because the Echo is on the wrong drone. Echo's on the bush watching. Blackjack's going to push in. Echo's going to see him, watch the angle. He's going to get frag. Frosty with the frag here. Blackjack at no health, probably just going to go. Yep, goes for the push, dies to the Echo, and now Frosty with another one. But without a coordinated push, Frosty is going to push in and unable to frag. So up 3-2 now to the defense. Alright. So it looks like we're doing pretty okay. Strongholds. Ant switches to the IQ here, possibly to let Frosty play something else. Possibly put Frosty on the shield. Although they are going to go bathroom tellers here. So they might have realized that the bolts are not getting as much health, and they're going to go Jackal to handle the roamer. Interesting choice, but it says Jackal's not banned and Nomad was. They are free to... No, they do see he has a Jackal, so instead of 6 picking onto the Jackal, they do go Castle. So instead of picking, say, the regular ops and then 6 picking the Jackal, they are just going to hold the Jackal. And not 6 picked. I disagree with that. So, let's see how this continues. Setup, so the same setup as last time, although they did lose. It's interesting. I believe they can go vents again, so this is a choice to go bathroom tellers. So it looks like they're going to be playing 3 up top. Now, honestly, since they're not playing this vertically, yep, they're not playing very vertically in offices, you could just go for the plant. Let's check this wall. Yep, this wall is blown open, but you're still safe behind that little, behind the vending machine, so honestly, if they rush the plant right now, this is golden. So they've got yep, 0 vertical play. It's just 2 levels of horizontal play. Yep, so it looks like he's just there to throw smokes, but if he dies, then they might just go for a plant in a different spot, like behind the desk, perhaps. So that is blown open as well, possibly not for the same reason. So it looks like Buck's just going to buck this open, and then they're just going to try and take it. Interesting to see the angle. No, he's on cams. Still on cams. Just come on through. And gets fragged. He's going to run out. Doesn't see anyone else. And gets fragged trying to push him out. Now there is... Now Frosty does see and does frag part of the castle. The castle does not rotate, so the castle is stuck there. He does get the frag on Frosty, who's rappelling upside down on the window. Now it's a 3v5 in favor. However, Blackjack's getting the bomb down. You guys get seen from that impact frag hole. So now bomb's down on site. He's going to jump out. Gets fragged as he realizes Leo's watching. now they're going to be rotating over. Mila gets a frag on the other one upstairs. Now Mila has full control of upstairs. This is going to be coming down on the flank. Leo is going to be just playing the diffuser. They still have a minute. Leo's just going to be droning out underneath him. Smokes are coming down though quite early. Let's see how many smokes. Only one. He does hear Mila behind him, but does he get the frag? Nope, gets fragged. Now it's a 2v2 even. Leo has a little bit less health. Now the Maestro is playing in the shower. Does he hear him? No, it doesn't look like he hears him. He does get in and get the diffuser. However, he does frag he doesn't get the refrag. And then he peeks, pushes, baits the peak, goes for the plant now. Plenty of time. They're pushing. However, stops planting and then peeks with his pistol, but unable to clean up either of them. He had the safe on the plant. He could have just stayed there and waited for them to push, but instead he gets killed here. So swapping sides. 4-2, same as last round. With the operator picks, I'm going to go use the restroom. I've missed 2 frags, which is unfortunate. I had to go potty. So Mila's sold in the offices. Control of break and CC. Wall still hard. All 5 members still up. Mila gets headshot.
Drone up.
Still holding very strong. Still hold complete site control with a minute left. Let's check the utility. Bandit still has his nitro. Smokes just used 1 gas grenade for no reason. Jaeger gets peeked. Looks like they're going to be pushing archives. They're not rotating with because of the firebolt from Capitao. Let's see how they handle this archives rotation. Bandit's going for the flank. Still not in. Blackjack is not careful on the defuse. Frosty, they're gonna get this plant down behind the B bomb. So it looks like Glass is gonna be staying on the bomb. Gets fragged by Leo though. Glass is firing back. Gonna smoke himself? Possibly a throw. Gonna get fragged with Capitao. A little too far on the smoke. He's gonna push out and get the kill. 5-2. So, unfortunate on there considering they got the first 2 picks and then were unable to close out the round as they rotated and our defense failed to rotate with them. Blackjack was a little too aggressive and loud on his roam. On his flank, he's got to do it more quietly next time. If there is a next time. So they've pulled back from situations like this before, but no big deal. Interesting to see how they're playing. Well, the 6 picks onto Buck from Sledge. Could be expected considering Sledge is not considered to be a good operator for this site, considering there's only destruction from ceilings. Like up into the site, there's no destructible ceilings out above the site. So the Buck pick is expected. Same operators as last time for both teams, except for a Mila chooses an Echo instead of a Doc. Round's about to start, setting up people near. Pushing it from that side down last. Pretty traditional. Traditional push here. They might be going for a more kinds push. Reload! Breaking into CCTV now, they realize that angle is not being held, so they realize CCTV is a much clearer take. Come for the first original setup. A lot more anchors with playing basically give them the rest of the map and make the site very hard to take. Blackjack is still safe. And the Buck has not pushed in underneath him yet to try and kill this bandit. That IQ is there to destroy the bandits when they get placed, but they are playing without a Thatcher. Kind of interesting on the offense here. So Capitao pushes in and peeking too far left. The Capitao now takes an off his. Definitely hears them now as it looks like they're going to be rotating. Yep, they are rotating. The office is here. Drones come in. Now he is safe in that office because of the 4 reinforcements. Class is going to be rotating as well. However, he does get picked by Ant there. That's their hard breacher. Now their walls are safe. They've got this full archives push. If they realize this, they should be. So he does peek directly into the smoke to get the kill. Frosty's now playing a hard corner, which is kind of unsafe, but also unexpected if they do not get thrown out. So starts throwing smokes a little early. He gets thrown down. Unable to kill the drone. Mila's on his drone. Blackjack is... Okay, Frosty gets killed trying to peek. There's 2 outside. Now they have to control the site again. So their only hope is that Mila's actually drone now. Blackjack is rotating. Leo is just holding an angle. Now they are. Capital's holding to watch them rotate into the site. Now both drones have made it into site, which means they can deny 4 plants, which collectively is 24 seconds of planting. First plant going to go down. It's going to wait. He hits it with the IQ. He's going to try and dodge this drone. Pressure on the diffuser. Diffuser goes down. 19 seconds remaining. The Capital is in sight. Flank kills the. However, the Echo is still alive, and Blackjack goes down to a Claymore, and they win the round. Blackjack with a failed flank, and without him there, Capital was able to walk into sight and refrag on both of the support characters that were holding the plant from the other site. Their third try in armory lockers. So Legion swap from Leo. It's more of a comfort pick here. Yep. Staying on Legion. Mila's going to be switching to the support. See how they set up here. Pretty standard setup again. Just an operator switch, hopefully the better play. They did come very close to winning that round if that Capital had not come in on that flank, if Blackjack had possibly stayed where he was, or if there had been more attention to camera work there. It's unfortunate. So Leo's going to be setting up underneath. And more of a comfort play here. Little off the strategy here is going to be playing its play style. Again, Zobuk's gonna go for the throwing here. The IQ is going to be attempting to push out. Now, Blackjack might die here. Dies to the pre-planted grenade. Teamwork there. That's the first time the Buck has done that. Now they have access to the wall. This is definitely going to be an army lock push. Now they've gotten the floor open. This happens with Leo downstairs, though. Leo's might be, going up undroned. Fire in the back. Does not get anyone because they're not playing over there. JQ dies when he tries to push in underneath. Glaz frags Frosty. Glaz is in on the half wall. Plant might go down. Mila does not know Glaz is in on the half wall. Fires in, pushes out Mila. Mila has to dies because it drops down the fire. Plant goes down. It's just Ant. Leo going for the retake. Leo gets the peek on the Glaz. Thermites get flashes down. Ant pushes again closer. Pre-fires Ant. Leo down to himself to clutch. Leo does light the thermite up, but is unable to kill him. And on an unfortunate rotate, takes the L. That was a good game. A little bit more one-sided. Didn't get much of a chance to defend. That's good games. Going to be joining with them soon. Much more one-sided game. There's CJ. CJ. Okay.
Oh boy, here he comes. He's gonna
I
rip us
blame
apart.
Mila.
Yeah, it's all Mila's fault.
No, that worked. No. If
No,
I
I
hit
blame-
that,
I blame me.
No. Shut up. Okay, you didn't carry hard enough. No
it,
I
excuses.
blame-
it was 100%
I blame
my
me.
fault.
It's all Mila's fault.
One of the losses was on me.
Nah. Team lost, boys. Loses the team, wins the team.